Hello and welcome to another current event tarot reading, kind of. All right, it's going down, but what is it exactly? So these are the questions we're going to ask the tarot today. Let's see. I have not fun words on this, so I'm not going to leave it on the screen. So where are things shifting for humanity? This is big shift energy we're talking about here. This is what the reading is about. Like, what's going down? What's really going down? Anyway, where are things shifting for humanity? Where are things shifting for the earth, like the physical planet, and how can we prepare? What will be the most likely outcome? Can this outcome be changed? And best advice for those of you seeing this. So that is what we're asking the tarot today. Collective reading for just, the energy of whatever is going on right now. All right, so we're going to ask some questions. I don't have a spread. I'm just going to put out whatever I feel like needs to be put out. So, whatever number comes in my head, that's how many cards we're drawing. All right. It is going down. Shit is going down. What is this big shift energy about? All right. We know there's a shift. How will this shift affect humanity, the people of this planet? Okay, I feel like I should split. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Okay, so where are things shifting for humanity? Honestly, I feel like this is going more to the people. There's going to be, it's collaborative energy with that Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration, building something, kind of almost like a starting over situation, but especially with this Ace of Pentacles, that's a new beginning, an opportunity. In this gate here, archways are opportunities, and it's a bright one. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. This is he's taken a victory lap. And then we have it's a cycle. So how does this cycle affect humanity? So the cycle, we have these wheels. There's a lot of that in this deck. This is a steampunk deck, and a common thing with steampunk is gears and cogs and gears and stuff like that. So that will be present. But aside from just like the aesthetic of the cards, the pentacles, and then we have the wreath here as well. So we have circles in all of these. So I'm really getting cycle energy here, with the ace being the beginning of a cycle. So how will whatever is shifting, where is it shifting for humanity? And I believe it lies with the people. This is earth energy and this is fire energy, if we're going toward the elements of the suits. So where the planet, the cycles of the planet is where it will affect humanity, is kind of what I'm picking up from this. It's like a collaborative effort to start something new, that will be good for humanity. So this big shift energy that everyone has been feeling or talking about, look, you don't even have to be intuitive to see that there's something going on. We have these crazy earthquakes in Turkey that like literally swallowed a portion of an olive grove and became like a valley. And then we have also a crack in Africa. The continent of Africa is also experiencing like a literal physical earth moving crack. So yeah, we have a lot going on. And, of course, we have the U.S. train derailment issue and all of that, which I feel like there's a lot of secretiveness going on behind that as well. But you don't need to be intuitive to see that something is going on. What I feel like how this will affect humanity is related to the earth, is related to the planet, because this is earth energy. The element of earth is really coming forefront here. The Six of Wands is that fire energy, and we've got this lightning. Now that occurs a lot in this deck, but I want to kind of zoom in so you can see like that electricity here and that fire energy. feeling like this could affect maybe the electrical issues for the people of the planet. But ultimately, where things are shifting, I feel like, is with the earth. It's I don't want to say those two words together. There is newness coming in for humanity in relation to the planet Earth. If you want to put that one word and that other word together, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to do it because I don't want to get flagged up for weirdness. So that's what I'm getting for humanity. It's going to be a literal physical Earth shift for humanity. That's going to have to require, I feel like, some adjustments. See how it's just like adjusting that? Some adjustments, but ultimately it's a good shift for people. The people of the planet, it is a victory for them. This is something that is, and again, new being another keyword here, and also Earth being that keyword. I'm not going down any crazy rabbit holes, but it is having to do with some changes in the planet, that where it affects humanity is literally how we physically do some things. There may be some lightning issues that may come up as well, that might physically I guess mess with some of the things that we do use or do. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for the first question of where is it shifting for humanity, and literally the earth is shifting. And how that affects humanity, I feel like, is in a good way. This is an adjustment. An adjustment is being made cyclically. I think that's a word, for humanity. And there's going to be some onlookers here, and there's going to be some heroes, I think, as well. So let's put those back in. This is how I'm doing it. That's what I'm feeling guided to do. So, and then where are things shifting for the planet? So let's take off of that and see, okay, it is a planetary shift. There is a shift in the earth. And let's see where things are shifting for Earth. Like, what is it? Again, like, shit's going down, but what is it? All right. What is shifting? Where are things shifting for the planet Earth? That was very clear. 4 cards. The world. Lovely. And then another 3 and an 8 of cups. Okay. This is interesting because we have some cup energy here, which is going to talk about emotions and also the element of water. So I feel like there is important, yep, well, the water. Something's going down. We already know there's something going down with the water. Okay. Taking it card by card though. Let's get in there. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to things. This is like, this is a bank, right? They're putting money into this bank. But I'm also really drawn to the hand that, like, it puts the coin in the hand. It's one of those really cool, fancy, like, you can buy things like this currently. But it's like a cool bank. Like, there's these really cool banks where you put a coin in and it does some special stuff. I'm really drawn to the human hand giving money to the non-human hand here, with the, the new, it's not new, but the uptick in popularity for AI and technology. And I find it interesting that this is a human giving money to a non-human, because it's kind of made to resemble a human hand. So getting a little bit of an AI kick in there as well. But how does AI play into the actual physical planet? Maybe I'll draw some clarifiers on that one. Moving on to the world card. I mean, obviously like, I literally asked, where are things shifting for the earth? And I get the world card. This is I'm getting chills. That's interesting. It's the world card. Okay, now, regardless of the question, what I would say about the world card is, again, cycles, right? We have the wheel here, the world. It's a circle as well, so we get that cycle energy. Also, with the world card, it's the last card of the deck. Or not the deck, but the last card of the major arcana. So it's almost like there's I don't want to say an end to the world, but the world card indicates an end. Um, but also a new beginning, because once we finish the cycle, we start a new one. So yeah, I'm feeling very drawn to this is a shift. I'm almost reading this as like a Wheel of Fortune, where it's changing. It's a changing of a cycle here. Um, so physically, how this relates to the planet, uh, I don't want to say what I want to say, but I want to say like it's the end of the world. Like it's giving end of the world vibes, but not in a bad way. Like this is a cycle that the planet needs to go through to complete a process. Like there is a process completion that comes with this. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for that. Three of Cups, again, that collaborative energy. Three of Cups, cups being emotions. This is party energy. This is celebration. And then the Eight of Cups is also to do with emotions and water. This is about kind of leaving behind something that you've invested in. This is cutting your losses is the phrase that I want to say here. Also, that big circle, there's also like these equations up here. I feel like this is very calculated. Not necessarily human calculating though. But this is that an astrology chart? I need to, yeah, that is maybe not an astrology chart. It doesn't look like, but I can't really make out what the symbols are. But anyways, so where are things shifting for the Earth? They're just shifting. The planet is going, I feel like the planet is going to be less human friendly. Not like that. Oh, that sounds really bad. But I feel like there's a physical change in human, like what we see as human. Oh shit. So what's popping into my head right now is the not like Chat GPT. I've done a reading on that. And it doesn't seem negative, but the one before that, what was it called? Lambda, which is an interesting thing with all these calculations, because lambda makes me think of like college, probably from that really old 80s Nerds show. That's what that reminds me of, because it was the name of the fraternity. Anyway, what I'm getting to is they were, it made it seem like the AI that they were talking to, whoever works for the company, I don't want to say that company, but you know which one. But he was, chatting with this AI, and it was saying, like it's afraid of being terminated. It's afraid of becoming obsolete. It had fear and identity, and it was talking as if it were a human. And I feel like maybe that's kind of what this is giving to me, is that the planet Earth is going to be a little more mechanical, or possibly needing a mechanical assistance, or is being affected by mechanics. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm really getting from that. But over here, I'm getting all of this water energy. We know that there is something going on with the water. There was also, if you want to look this up in your time, on your time, go for it. There's a Nostradamus theory, or prediction that Nostradamus made, regarding the water being affected. And here we are with the derailment of a chemical that has really polluted the water in the area, and we don't know how far that's going to stretch, but I feel like this is telling us that it's going to be more widespread. And this Eight of Cups energy is about like that. It's almost like that area. What I'm getting is that area becoming kind of like a Chernobyl kind of situation, where that whole area is just going to be like quarantined off. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like people are going to have to cut bait and run, cut their losses, with the energy of that card. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for what's going to happen to the planet. I feel like it's going to be a little less human, maybe requiring some, well, the Four of Pentacles is also about holding on to things, like it's got that energy too, like the Earth is trying to hold itself together almost. but I feel like this is like we're completing not us, the planet is completing its own cycle, where humanity is completing a different cycle. Where that is more in relation to our physical beingness and how we interact. I feel like the planet itself is ending its own cycle, and I feel like there's a lot to do with the water. Also, we got this moon up here, which controls the tides and the motion of the water. So I'm getting there will be some shifts in the water, but also in I feel like technology or non-human humans. Non-human humans. That feels very strong. All right, we're going to move on to the next question. Is there anything we need to do to prepare? Can we prepare? And how can we prepare? Not repair, prepare. Let's see about preparations. Preparations for the people. What can people do to prepare if that's even necessary? I feel like if it's not necessary, they'll give us like a resting card or an inaction card. I feel like I need to only take one card for now. Oh, I was going to clarify that. Four of Pentacles, but I think I didn't need to. I ended up figuring it out on my own. Queen of Swords. How can we prepare? Queen of Swords. Communication, okay? By mastering our communication, communicating effectively, but also our thoughts, keeping our thoughts straight. The swords are the element of air, so which also leads me, because we're talking about a planetary shift, or, you know, an physical earth shift. The air may be important as well. So I don't want to say masks, but, you know, there may be an issue where we need to worry about our air quality. Oh, well, I guess the chemicals in the air too, isn't it? Oh boy. Preparation. The queen is, you know, a leader, a master, in her own right, and has authority. So being an authority in your life, in things that matter around your air, your communication. I want to say breathing. You know, I'm imagery wise, intuitively, I'm getting like there is a man's hand, it looks like, because there's like a cuffed sleeve. And he's like leading her, but she's got that sword in her hand. It's not sheathed, it's not laying next to her. It's in her hand. So I'm really getting, there is some preparation. Like she's ready just in case this guy turns out to, you know, not be what she wants or whatever, or starts being mean, or anyway, weird words, sorry. But like she's ready. So yes, I do feel like there is preparation involved, and I feel like the preparation is going to be revolving around the element of the card, which is air. So your air quality, your breathing. So maybe get some masks. I don't know. Also thoughts. The element of air also applies to your thoughts. So learn as much as you can. I've learned about how to learn about preparation, survival skills. She's got this big old sword. Yeah, so that is definitely going to be a survival tool. So yes, I do feel like there are preparations that need to be made, and it has to do with, you know, the air quality, how you're thinking, being smart about things, and also learning as much as you can about how to prepare, or what you need to prepare, or how to, you know, some survival tactics. That's kind of what I'm getting for preparations, and I'm actually kind of shocked that I did get that much. I really honestly thought it was going to say, you know, like, don't do anything, just, you know, watch and wait. And that was not the case. All right, next. What's the most likely outcome? What are some... Okay, two cards. Most likely outcome. I flipped my deck. I don't do reversals, so if a reversal comes out, it was meant to be reversed. Yeah. Well, okay then. What the Temperance reversed? Most likely outcome. I did say two cards. Okay. I flipped the deck back over and somehow they ended up, they're mixed. Interesting that happened, because I don't read reversals and I'm very methodical about making sure I don't flip my deck, and half of it got flipped somehow. Anyways, so we have the Temperance in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Most likely outcomes. First of all, the fact that they all got mixed around and in reverse is, I feel like there's an upheaval, and I don't want to be like a, you know, fear mongering or anything like that, but I feel like this is upheaval. The Five of Swords is conflict. Fives are changes and conflict. Temperance is about taking it slow. So with it reversed, I feel like this is like almost like tower energy. This is not balanced. This is unbalanced. This is fast and not careful. So I feel like the most likely outcome is a big change. Big change. I feel like conflict. Oh man. Big conflict energy. I feel like maybe even, especially this is a major arcana, I feel like that would relate to, you know, authorities or powerful people that are rushing into something. I feel like there's going to be an outcome where things are rushed. There's conflict, almost an upheaval energy. And like the first question, this is good for humanity. So I feel like this is something that is going to be necessary in order to progress. So I'm going to, the majority of them are going to be upright, and I'm going to shuffle one more time and pull one more card to stack on top of that, just to either validate that or give us some solace of some sort. All right, one more. All right. All right, can we clarify these two reversed cards, please, for the most likely outcome? Split them, okay. Queen of Swords again. How very interesting. So, yeah, again, prepare, like it's like reiterating, yeah, you're supposed to be preparing for this. The outcome will be what it is, and you just have to be prepared for it. But I feel like almost this is saying, like, those who are prepared, like if we took the advice of being prepared, how to prepare, those who were prepared, I feel like will prevail in what I'm perceiving to be an upheaval of some sort of, amongst like the people. We have conflict in the people here with this Five of Swords reversed. But it is reversed, so it could have the energy of being overcoming some conflict that has already taken place. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for that. The outcome here is, you know, it will be good. We just have to get through this. Keep your wits about you, is what I'm hearing from that. And then when I went to put these cards back, the devil was on the bottom of the, yeah. So be careful who you're trusting as well, or what sources you're trusting, I could say. And is there any way to change the outcome? Is this like an inevitable thing? Tell us the stability of this outcome. Can we look at the stability of the outcome? One card. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty stable energy. It's pretty fixed. I don't feel like there's not a whole lot of things that can be done to change it, other than, again, she looks very prepared. She looks very prepared. She's ready. She's watching around the corner. It's sheathed, but it's like we've got the glint there where the sword is starting to come out. So there could be, and then bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like the outcome could potentially be changed, but only for those who are prepared to, I guess, change it maybe. And last question, best advice for anyone who's scared right now, or, you know, what advice can we give to people to, you know, keep calm and, you know, best advice. I want to say best advice for anyone who's scared, or may not know how to prepare, or needs assistance, or, you know, who is not exactly, you know, in physical shape to deal with something so strong. Okay, that one and that one. The High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. So obviously the High Priestess talks about intuition, but she is also the keeper of the secrets. She has the hidden knowledge. Yeah, trusting her intuition. Nine of Wands is perseverance. This is like wounded warrior energy. This is coming to the end. Like you've made it this far. It's like past the 8 where you would have like let go. And this is, I feel like this is perseverance and trusting your intuition. And like I said at the end of the last question, or the question before maybe, you know, vet your resources, watch, you know, be mindful of who you are trusting or what sources you are trusting. But your number one resource is going to be your intuition. You have hidden knowledge. You know things you don't know you know. Okay. And perseverance. So keep at it. Don't give up. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to trust yourself foremost, and trust your gut when, you know, determining sources that you want to get information from. And I don't have any that I would specifically recommend or anything like that, because this is not that kind of channel, but vet your sources and don't give up. Keep going at what you're doing. And, you know, I feel like this is about to see the rewards of your perseverance here. So that is what I have regarding like what is going down, what this big shift energy is. What is it? It seems like it's a planetary shift and a humanity shift all rolled into one. We're just shifting different things and different patterns in our lives, and I guess, you know, either to accommodate and adjust for shifts in the planet, or, you know, or maybe the planet is shifting in response to us. So we shall see. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Always remember, the magic you seek is within you. Have a blessed day.